Yes, this is Dr.Senthil Kumar, Associate Professor, Department of EEE, SNS College of Technology. In the last video, we discussed about uh, the applications of opto-electronic devices. Why opto-electronic devices is utilized, and how it is. Now here, let we map our mind with the help of all the three devices: LED, photodiode, and solar cell. As the mapping of mind, the LED operates in forward biased conditions. When electrical energy is given to an LED, light emitting diode, the electrical energy is converted into light energy with the help of electroluminescence effect. You mean it works on the principle of electroluminescence, and it is always in forward bias conditions. It emits light during the electron hole recombinations, whereas in the solar cell, the light energy is converted into electrical energy, whereas here the principle is photovoltaic effect. It works on the principle of photovoltaic effect. Therefore, no external bias is there, no need for giving a supply to the solar cell, since the light energy from the sun is converted into electrical energy. Whereas the third one, photodiode, which is in the center, here it is in reverse bias condition, the opposite to LED. It is reverse bias condition. Whereas here the light energy increases or decreases the resistance value of the photodiode. You mean, since it is in reverse bias, the depletion region changes depends on the illumination effect on the photodiode. Therefore, it is probably used as a detector circuit. This is the mapping of mind mapping for LED, photodiode, and solar cell. Now let me discuss every one here. Yes, this one is a light emitting diode. Light emitting diode, the principle of operation is electroluminescence, which is already discussed. Whereas the key features or the operating characteristics is displayed here on the left hand side. Normally it operates on the principle of electroluminescence, and it operates in forward bias condition only. In order to get this electroluminescence effect, the materials like gallium arsenide or gallium phosphate is used for the luminescence effect. And we know that there are several colors of LED, whereas the primary is the red, green, and these colors, how the colors is happening, it just depends on the energy band gap. Depends on the energy band gap of the different materials, which emits either red, green, and goes on. Probably a red LED is a very prominent light emitting diode. And the advantages of the LED is nothing but it is very highly efficient, low power consumption, and fast switching ratio is there. Therefore, for all digital electronic devices, for displaying the output, LED is most prominent diode for optoelectronic applications. And while coming to the photodiode, see here the left hand side, the photodiode characteristics is displayed. It works on the principle of photoconductivity, whereas the resistance changes. Again, the application is a remote or a controlling devices or a remote sensors. The principle is in photoconductivity. The operating condition is in reverse bias conditions. And it is a very fast response is there, and depends on the wavelength of the light, the resistance value changes. Hence, a controlling action will be taken place. Say example, the very good example is our remote and the photodiode in the television. The third one is the solar cell. The principle is a photovoltaic effect. And the photovoltaic effect, it is in unbiased mode. A large area PN junction is required for generating electrical energy, and the nature of the electrical energy generated here, it is DC, direct current in nature. And again, it is efficient, the efficiency, it is most efficient, and the efficiency of a PV cell, solar PV cell, is depends on the light intensity and the semiconductor material used. And let me compare all these three here. The comparison between LED, photodiode and solar cell. The bias is forward bias. For LED, photodiode, it is reverse bias and no bias conditions. The principle is for LED is electroluminescence, whereas for photodiode is photoconductivity, and for the solar cell is photovoltaic effect. The output is light for LED, for solar cell is DC electrical power, and for photodiode is the changes in current, since there is a changes in resistance. The application is indicators and displays for LED. The photodiode is remote control, light sensing. The solar cell is electrical energy generation. You mean renewable electrical energy generation. And hope you understand about the principle of operation and the application of opto-electronic devices. In the next video, let me discuss in detail about the construction of these three devices. Thank you for patient listening.